Today we're starting in a comfortable seated position. Rest your hands on the tops of your knees, with your palms facing upward if you are open to receiving energy this morning, or if you're looking for more grounding energy, face your palms down. If you haven't done so already, I invite you now to gently close your eyes. We're going to take a moment here to connect with our breath and bring our mind and our attention to the present moment. Not thinking about anything else that you have to do today and giving yourself this time to take care of you. If you'd like, you can also take this time to set an intention for your day. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything fancy. You can just choose one word. My word for this morning was calm. And when you are ready, we will gently blink our eyes open and we will start our sequence for today. We're going to stay in our seated position. Take your right hand, place it on the left side of your head, and gently guide your head over to the right side. Make sure you drop that left shoulder and you should feel a gentle stretch through that left side of your neck. Gently release, and we're going to switch sides now. Take your left hand over to the right side of your head and gently guide your head to the left side now. Again, dropping that right shoulder to make sure that you feel that gentle stretch through the right side of your neck. Gently release, and then take a moment here to stretch your neck out however feels good for you. I like to give my neck a couple of head rolls and just kind of work out any extra kinks. From here, interlace your fingers. Inhaling, push up through the palms, stretching, elongating your spine. On your next exhale, bring the left hand to the top of the right knee, and then that right hand drops down behind you. This should give a gentle twist to your spine. We're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Again, interlace the fingers, inhale, pushing up through the palms. And on that next exhale, we're now bringing the right hand to the top of the left knee. And now the left hand drops down behind you. We're holding for 3 breaths. Exhale and release the pose. Scoot back if you need to, roll over the tops of the knees into our tabletop position. Your hands and wrists should be underneath your shoulders, your knees should be underneath your hips. We're going to move directly into cat-cows, so inhale for that first cow, and exhale for the cat rounding out through the back. Inhale, the belly comes down towards the mat, your gaze comes upward. Exhale, rounding out through the back, tucking the tailbone. Inhale, belly falls, gaze rises. Exhale, rounding out through the back. If you find that this pace is too fast, feel free to do these at your own pace. I just ask that at the end, we all meet together in a neutral spine. Last one, find your way back to a neutral spine in our tabletop. We're going to set up for a downward facing dog. Make sure that your fingers are spread nice and wide. Those index fingers are facing forward. Inhale, tuck the toes, push the hips back into downward facing dog. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. Inhale, slight bend in the knees. Step or jump the feet in between the hands into a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to come all the way up. And exhale, hands come down to our sides. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, fold. Hands come to the outside of the feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step or jump back, lowering your body slowly. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift through the chest. Tops of the feet come to the mat. Exhale, tuck the toes. Push the hips back into downward facing dog. We're holding for 5 breaths. Your gaze should be toward your navel or in between your legs, whatever's most comfortable. You can also have a slight bend in your knees if you need to. Inhale, bring the right leg up, draw the knee in towards your navel, and bring the right foot in between your hands. Inhale to bring the arms up. Exhale, arms come down, clasping the hands together behind the back. Inhale, lift to open the chest. Exhale, bring the right shoulder down towards your knee. We're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale to come up, arms come overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to the outside of the foot. Step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift to open the chest. Tops of the feet come to the mat. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips back. We're not going to stay here. Inhale, now bring the left leg up. Exhaling, drawing it in towards your navel and bringing that left foot in between your hands. Inhale to come up, arms come overhead. Exhale, arms come down, hands clasp behind your back. Inhale, lift to open the chest. And exhale, now bringing that left shoulder down towards your knee. We're gonna hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale to come up, arms come overhead. Exhale, plant the hands down on the outside of the foot. Step or jump back, lowering yourself, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips back into downward facing dog. Inhale, slight bend in the knees. Step or jump the feet in between the hands into a half lift. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, come up, arms come overhead. Exhale, hands come down to our sides. Setting up our tree pose on our right side, bring that right foot to the inside of your left calf or the inside of your left thigh. We want to avoid that knee joint and not put any sideways pressure on the knee joint. Gently guide your hips open and then bring your hands center. You can stay here for the next few breaths, or you can exhale and join me in a reversed prayer pose, bringing your hands together behind your back and opening up the shoulders. Exhale, release the pose. We're now going to set up our tree pose on our left side. So we're going to do the same as we did on the other side, or you might find that you have a little bit more balance on this side. Open the hips and then bring your hands center. And again, if you'd like to join me for some shoulder opening, exhale, bringing the arms behind the back, palms to touch, and opening up the shoulders. Exhale, release the pose. We're now going to move into dancer's pose. So I'm going to turn to the side so that y'all can see a little bit better. Inhale, grab the right foot with the right hand. The left arm comes up. Exhale, slowly bring the left arm forward as you bring the right foot back. You want to use them to counterbalance one another. We're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Exhale to release the pose. Switching sides, inhale, left foot comes to the left hand, the right arm comes up, and slowly exhaling, bringing the right arm forward and the left leg up. If you fall out of the pose, it's totally okay. It happens to everyone, even me, and you can come right back to it. Inhale to come back up and exhale to gently release. Let's meet at the top of our mat now for our last vinyasa. Our big toes are together, our heels are slightly apart, and our hands are down at our sides. Just take a quick moment here to reconnect with your breath. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, fold. Hands come to the outside of the feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step or jump back, lowering yourself, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift to open the chest, tops of the feet come to the mat. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips back into downward facing dog. We're holding for 5 breaths. Inhale, slight bend at the knees, step or jump the feet through to a sitting position. From here, we're going to meet on our backs for a little supine twist. Gently draw the knees in towards the chest and rock from side to side, giving your spine a little massage. Slowly guide your knees down to the right side, making sure that your knees stay stacked. And then bring your arms out to your side, and your gaze will be opposite of the way that your knees are facing. Inhale to bring your knees back to the middle and your spine back to a neutral position. And gently start to rock back and forth again. Exhale, slowly guiding your knees down to the left side now, bringing your arms out into a T, and your gaze is opposite of your knees. Make sure that your knees stay stacked and you feel a gentle twist throughout your spine. Inhale, bringing your legs to the middle, spine is neutral. And again, rocking back and forth for just a moment to massage your spine. Moving now into our reclined butterfly pose, bring the soles of the feet together and gently guide your feet down towards the mat, letting your knees fall open. I like to rest my hands on top of my hips in this gentle hip opening pose. Slowly bring your knees inward and gently release your legs into our hardest pose of the day, our Shavasana. I call this the hardest pose of the day because for most people, it is hard for us to be completely still and quiet in our minds and not do anything. If you think about it, think about the last time that you sat down and you really didn't do anything at all. And that doesn't include sitting down or lying down to watch TV or go to sleep. So today I'm challenging you to not be productive, to give yourself 5 minutes in Shavasana, or maybe 5 minutes after this to meditate. Just 5 minutes to sit and start your day in a positive way. Relax your arms and your hands down at your side. Let your feet fall open. Unclench your jaw. And I invite you to lie here for as long as you'd like to in Shavasana. And I will see you next time.